Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Calcaium here, and today we're going to be doing another game of League. It looks like we have another cool event out called Odyseyy, some kind of space theme. We'll get to look at all the information here. So what I'll do is there'll be a little time thing in the description to just skip to the gameplay. So let's have a look. So it's based off alien worlds, difficult to navigate, and you need to get all the details before you go into the game. So we've got characters, augments, spells, friendlies, power-ups and collectibles, hazards and enemies. So let's have a look. So I did read through this briefly. It looks like you only get to choose 5 champions, but it gets you to like know how to play them more, what their special abilities do. So we'll have a quick look what we got for this one. We've got Yasuo, provides AD, so he's got the bonus. He's got twice the shield. He's got 10% for all damage dealt, 50% cooldown reduction, and 10% movement speed. So that actually brings up his passive for his shield faster. We've got Jinx, healing for area of effect, cooldown reduction, attack speed, and mana regen. So obviously you won't have that for Yasuo. Malphite, 5% healing, and all of these are 33% effective for area of effect, so that's much higher. Cooldown reduction, increased health, mana regen, and plus 100 base attack and ability power. Okay, so with the items in the game, it probably won't be as much, or maybe there's the same amount as a regular game, but you get more of Malphite as well as being tankier. And we've got Sona. So this is the first one I'm reading here that actually has bonuses on spells. So you've got Q plus 25% damage, and W resets area of perseverance's cooldown. I think that's the passive, and then E stuns its target rather than slows. And we've got additional healing for area and regular healing, 50% cooldown reduction, 10% healing and shielding, and 20 plus 20 mana regen per second. And we've got one more, Ziggs, can't forget Ziggs. He was shipwrecked, gains 150 attack range, and deals double damage. Additionally, he gets healing, cooldown reduction, 10% AP, and mana regen. So I'm thinking, with all of these stat boosts, maybe something about this game type will make it a little bit more difficult than the regular one. But it is all pretty cool. So like, there's bonuses for each person, massive damage for Jinx. She gets excited when killing the monsters, and all of the crew get the same passive. Malphite, shield cooldown does not reset during combat, but basic attacks and spells lowers it by a couple of seconds. Newest crew member, Sona, team protection. So yeah, we've already got the each spell giving bonuses. And Ziggs, yeah, giant explosions, short fuse, and 150 attack range and double damage. Okay, so we've got a lot to learn here today. You don't necessarily need to know the stats, just the fact you'll be doing extra damage, everything will be on cooldown, and because of that, what you're going up against will probably be stronger as well. So we've got augments here. So it kind of looks like as Jinx is here, she's got 3 turrets maybe shooting at the same thing. Each time you play in the mode, you earn augments for the characters. You keep these for the durational event and keep them between games, and they're powerful and fun to do. So it looks like you got the five champions here. You got all of these to choose from. Does it say how many you can choose? You can get up to 5 slots and 15 augments per character. So you definitely want to choose, play each character a lot of times to build up all of those. Kind of want to say attachments, but they're augments. But it's kind of like the same kind of vibe. You unlock extra slots as you complete missions over time. There are crazy builds, experiment with them. So it looks like there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like there's 14 here. Maybe you get a 15th one once you've got all 14. So that would be quite interesting. Maybe there's a bonus for each champion. We'll have to find out. And it sounds like people are inviting me to games at the moment. Sorry guys, I'm reading this out. There will be catch up from 17th to the 8th of October. So if you don't start playing this from the start, you could get bundles for the augments. So this would probably be the best for everyone who plays for free. And it goes down. Summon the spells. Now it looks like it's very different to what you have on regular Rift. So what we've got: keep your legs and arms inside the wormhole. You definitely got to, or they'll be flying around everywhere when you teleported somewhere. So warp, turn briefly untargetable and invulnerable as you dab towards a location. You get 3 charges and 15-second ammo recharge. Okay. Those 3 charges. So if you really needed to get out of somewhere, it looks like the circle is a little bit small, but the same size as the flash. But if you had to, you could warp, and warp. Takes 15 seconds to recharge, so 45 seconds to get all 3 charges back, because you get 3 charges at a time. You get resuscitate, revive a fallen crewmate by standing next to him for 2 seconds. Hiccups, that's the theme. No, Odyseyy is the theme today. Exiting the area does not consume the cooldowns. That is very good, because if you went into a circle and had to leave because you're being attacked, then maybe your cooldown has been used without bringing them back. We've got, so you only have those 2 cooldowns by the looks of it, and here you have friendlies. So Aurabot, little robot Zig's made, helps you gather aura and lets you buy things between rounds. Okay. And portal zone when you clear an area. Bot opens this zone, stand in it to get to the next room. So kind of like what was it? There was a previous last year event that happened. I have kind of like the same theme as this. I can't remember what it's called, but we're gonna focus on this one. We've got power-ups and collectibles. Aura. This is what we're after. Collect enough to charge the aura bot. We can move to the next area. Enemies drop them, and so do aura plants. They drop a bunch. They can wither away if left alone. So it's kind of like picking up XP to progress to another section, or maybe it's completely wrong. We'll find out. Life bead heals everyone, so that's going to be very helpful. Gold 500 for the team. That would be very good if you need to buy items, and it'll be helpful later in the game. Focus, massive buff with invulnerability and cooldown reduction. Well, I assume it will be, the buff itself will be on a low cooldown, because if you are invulnerable throughout most of the match, you won't need to worry about like damage, or some people won't protect their teammates because, you know, oh, I'm taking all the damage, I'm just gonna fight off somewhere else. We got Relic Bead, a rare variation, unlocks an augment for everyone. Okay, so not only going through missions, but you can actually unlock more by grabbing this little bead thing. And there's Aura Bead. They drop huge amounts of aura, keep damage on them. You'll get to the next area in no time. So it looks like you need to gather all of the aura items, or a certain amount, to progress to the next area, rather than defeating enemies. So we've got hazards, we've got walls that you can actually destroy and take down. We've got darkness, so I assume, what is it? The fog of war will be much smaller, or like you'll have less vision. Egg frenzy. Bunch of sight eggs appear out of nowhere. It's best to take them out before they will spawn. Okay. They kind of like look like little ticks or little tadpole cysts. Bubble geyser plants. Launch gyro bubbles that lock you in place if you get hit, so you cannot stay still, or this will lock you down. Fire beam, big rotating beams of fire that hurt. Just stay away. It doesn't look like you can destroy them at all. We've got ice versions, but they slow you down instead of hurting you. Game plan, just do not get hit by them. Aura storm, hurts if you stand in it. Ice storm, slows you down instead, don't stand in it. And volcano, very dangerous, do not stand in it. So it looks like those aren't any buffs like to us, so we need to be very cautious of those. Looks like we've got a high amount of enemies. They do take, you know, the frames of other like champions. So we've got kind of like Skarner here, we've got Vel'Koz, Skarner, Kha'Zix, Vel'Koz again, and Kog'Maw. So I kind of like how the Void is being used, because they're like mutants to the normal, the Martia kind of thing, and these are like frames to show it. It's just a personal thing, maybe that's not what they've done on purpose. It's got Skitterbeak, Arc Raptor, so it looks like we've got health and damage wise. Charges up, high damage, lightning bolts. So there is a lot here, a lot to be concerned about. I reckon as you're playing throughout the game, you'll be able to understand them more, because it'll be like, what is it, just memory, seeing the colours for each one, what kind of damage they're doing. It looks like there is a little mages thing here where anything become mutated, they get stronger, they get more health, more damage. Stay away from anything blue. Blue is bad, we do not want to be blue today. We've got elites, the red glow rather than blue glow. Rare, dangerous super mutant. Can kill you in a single hit. So you probably get a lot of golden XP for taking these ones down. You kind of have to juggle whether it's worth it, because you might go down. And then you've got Kane. No idea what's going on here. He's going to be the final boss. People who skip on to, you know, just the gameplay, they're not going to see this, and they're not going to have an idea what's going on. So I really recommend going onto the League of Legends website to understand all of these. I'll probably do a bit late to say it now, but I'm going to do a skip onto where we actually read the missions. So, ends at 9th of October. Let's blast off. What have we got? Play Odyseyy Extraction on any difficulty. Okay. Clear Odyseyy on intro difficulty or higher. So you get a slot and an icon. Okay. Augment slot. Okay, yeah, that's the attachment thing you get that will make you stronger. Looks like you get tokens here as well. So you can get the Morning Star crew jacket. Clear Extraction intro. Match made games only, excluding Odyseyy Extraction. So it looks like you do get to play other games as well. These two are only Odyseyy. So let's get ourselves into a game. So what options do we have here? Crash landed, marooned on a strange planet. If we extract enough aura from the local wildlife, we can repair the Morning Star escape. Save that nerd. Sometimes an ally will fall in battle. If they do, stand near them and they'll be up in no time. Yep. And power-ups, augment, collect them, and become stronger. Okay. So the game does kind of force you to read throughout on that bit there. So it seems like this is very different to what they've done before. It's kind of like the Star game some of you might remember. Let's go for... Oh. Looks like everyone's going for Yasuo at the moment. I think I'll go for Malphite. So it looks like you can edit augments here already. Do we get options? Should I let load? So it looks like people can be 5 of the same champion. You can choose between where your warp and resuscitate will be. I personally am just used to you know, F being flash. And come on guys, lock in, we wanna see what this whole game type is about. Come on Puzzly, don't do this to us. But yeah, anyway, looks like you can get tokens. There's gonna be other prizes you can get by the time the event finishes. So there'll probably be you know, orbs where you can get bonuses, icons, probably skins. That looks like Kazorpazorp from Rick and Morty. Some of you won't understand, but gotta watch Rick and Morty. But back to League. So that's a nice tip. I'm not gonna say that ever again. That's a nice tip to read. Unfortunately, I can't read it all because this resolution is just really bad. It might not be my screen, but who knows. So we've got Jinx, Yasuo, and Ziggs. It would be nice to have a team of like one of each, because it seems like Sona, healing, shields, and what, ultimate, and her E being a stun. So with all these bonuses, it seems like we really need, you know, all the most bonuses we can get, especially with the augments to boost us up a bit. And it looks like all of these players are relatively new as well. This one might have played before. Looks like this one might have bought an icon already, or maybe played enough to use the tokens to buy an icon. But we're going to try out this game type. I think it's going to be really cool. There's like variations of like what, 20 enemies and a final boss. They should have kept it a secret, but it kind of gives you an insight of what's happened with the storyline. If you read from the League website, there is a trailer. probably shouldn't play it on here, I'm not going to. But it is quite interesting to see what they've decided to put on here. Oh, tokens, tokens. No.
It's a mining robot, and he has a name.
Where I put the money?
In his slot.
Ha. I'm not 100% sure what that said. I'm not gonna speak out just in case. Well, I'm going to personally. Oh, so you do get tries as well. So we'll go into this circle here. Oh, you get your ultimate. What will be best? Oh, okay. We all stood in a circle, so now we're here. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, this is very different. I'm definitely liking the aesthetic vibe here. It is very different. Oh. Ah. What are these little... Oh, that must have been Zig's thing. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but this just looks really cool. And oh, we got a different one here. Cool. Alright. Looks like there's more showing up. That's Trundle spell right there. Looks like we've got a tiny Kha'Zix, so cute, running around. Oh, we got a nice load here that we can take down. No. Haha. Oh, okay, big one, big one. Okay, so was worried about this monster here because it did say that one hit would take you down, but it looks like okay, but it only does a spell. Look at all those bonuses. Yes. Oh yeah, at the top you got all of the coins you can get. You gotta try and get all of these down here. Grab these. Yeah. Oh, okay. And at the end you get all of the gold and the rest of you earned an augment. Nice. Let's buy an item then. So there's just so much to catch up on. You guys are gonna have to play this game type. It's really cool. So we're in the second mission of the first. Is that a Vel'Koz I see? Haha. So it looks like we could try and block this in unless it hovers over us. Yep, blocked in. Haha. Oh no you don't. No. We've got little Cogmores. Oh, so they're doing their ultimates here. Yep. And slow. Haha. So these little Cogmores are a little bit harder to take down. Almost done. What's this? Do we have a timer? No, that's good. Team score. Haha. Well, we got more at the bottom of the map here. Well, let's try this out. Okay. Oh, that's pretty rad. So you can easily dodge these things' attacks. And you can disrupt them, which would be really helpful. Yep. And Riley's, you guys will have to decide what items you'd want. It doesn't look like there's any changes to them, but as you get the bonus from each champion having extra like attack damage, shielding. I would say you wouldn't need to worry about the items at all. Let's check out the map while this guy's fighting. So this one's relatively small. Wow, they're really slow walking. Let's go over here. So you do want to take down these enemies as soon as possible. I believe we're just on you know, an easy difficulty, so it's not too hard. And yes, we've done this mission. So I assume I'm just gonna grab that just in case. Okay. This is very different. So I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the Abyssal Mask because those bonuses for health and mana, healing over time, would be really useful because it looks like these are kind of champions in a way. But we'll have to see if these items do count towards them. So we've got these little grubs. Oh, okay. Where did this thing come from? So it doesn't look like these things are too strong. What? No, what's this? Okay, let's grab these orbs. Looks like Yasuo has gone up. And I'm taking a fair amount of damage. And we've got all of these orbs here. I think we should help Yasuo up here. Get a little bit of speed going on. So again, we do have 2 Yasuo, so that's very helpful because you can use your ultimate and knock up these monsters. Ha! So top tip, take out as much as possible. So we're gonna grab this for healing, and I'm gonna say armor and AP. So we'll go for Zonias after this. So I'm level 12 and nearly got 6 slots for items, full items already. Sites explored. No idea if there's more on here. But yeah, this is a really cool game type. And especially with the damage reduction on Malphite, that is good. Defeat monsters, so it looks like this is the last site on this map. So it looks like they do get a little bit stronger as you progress through. So as you're just starting off, it will be on easy difficulty. And I love the little skins they've got for these champions. Grab all of these auras. Haha. And we dash here. Okay. Looks like for some of them they don't actually attack you, but they're just good for grabbing the orbs. Ah, that might be why, because they might have already you know, stunned a different champion. And okay, now they're all starting to appear, and they're all closing in now. So let's see, they do AD, the stats on these things are AD, AP. So quite varied in a way. So you try and start damaging each one. Oh, I did not see this. What's this? Okay, so you definitely want to take out the big monster first. grab this here. Oh, not good. Not good. Haha, okay. Oh my, that is a lot of coins. And let's go for, oh, no consumables, so you have to be sure of what items you want. As you're going through the game, I'm not sure if you can change items while you're like doing a mission. That's a pretty high team score. That is really good, or at least I'd say so. Because I'm on the team, that's why we have that much. So we've got. Is this a
This world
bonus?
will be the first step on my road to conquest.
Okay, okay, boss fight, boss fight. So here's Kane. Ah. So he does take you know, damage as well. So, oh, little minions. I'm saying minions, but those creep things are appearing too.
Sometimes I question your resolve.
Okay, and then he heals back. Oh, oh god, no, 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 no. Let's take this guy down. Oh, missed my ultimate. So I'd say maybe more cooldown was really good. Be really good on this. But he's definitely really strong. I can see why you'd need Sonar on this game type. Oh, what's this? Ha!
I will rule the universe.
So it looked like he was absorbing all of those little minion things. And these generators seem to be his spawn, so after this one, knowing from games, he'll probably spawn one more time. And he still casts spells, even though he's knocked up. So you gotta keep an eye on, oh god, oh no, no, no. Okay. This is very, very, very concerning. Take some down. I kinda wanna grab this because we're gonna win anyway. Oh, we've got a blue mutant over here. And there we go. All because of me, there we go.
Worms, ingrates! You don't deserve an emperor as glorious as I!
Yes guys. It looks like we won. Okay, so that was getting really close, and this is just the intro game. Like this is probably like beginners or easy. So we'll have a look. What minions did we get, or missions? I'm gonna say this one did okay. One of them did. So what missions did we get through? So hold on. Progress. So there is a problem with progress in missions at the moment. So I'd say do not worry. Keep playing a couple of games because hopefully it will register, or maybe after a while they make the event stay on for longer and get more bonuses. But yeah, that was really fun. Let's have a look at the skins and bundles. So you've got Nemesis, Odyseyy, Kane, Odyseyy as well, Captain. So all of these, you know, champion skins here, the emotes, and you've got Space Lizard War. That's pretty cool. You've got I forgot what they are, but it's colours for the skin's chromas, yes. It says it right there. Facepalm. And we've got these bundles here. So if you guys really enjoy these kind of things, and I don't have money to pay for all of these, I definitely would. It looks like we've got blast off here. Catch up. So that shows you that you can go to the game type and the reward. So you get tokens. You can get the orb, 1 random skin, 5% chance for Odyseyy gem used to unlock jackpot bag of your choice, and it has a multiplier on gemstone and skin drop rate. Never go more. Okay, and Odyseyy gem obtained randomly from orbs or through bundle prizes. So you can get a revel bag versus faction bag, crap. I was gonna say crap bag, crab bag, champion bag. So there's all sorts of things here. So you can get these with the tokens. Got loot bundles, mission rewards, so you can get the emote, and there's just so much. You guys should definitely take a read of the League website. Take your time going through this, playing the games, what emotes you want to build up to. I definitely want that borderlet, only because I like stacking up on those kinds of things. If I'm going to do a lot more videos on this kind of game type, so keep an eye out. This is part 1. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, click on the bell for notification. For my part 2, we'll be doing either a higher difficulty, or let's have a look. Oh, no, not another game. Hold your horses. So maybe you need to do it a couple of times, or maybe it's locked at the moment, but yeah. Add me, my game name's PainfulDevils75, and yeah, thanks for watching.